barely even awake this morning. I've not long been out of bed, but the cleaning has to commence at some point. I don't have the energy to do it because I just end up sitting in my bed covered in a pile of crap, wondering why the hell I even begun. But we're going to do this declutter because you wanted to see it. So I'm going to quickly put my new bedding in the wash so it's nice and fresh for later when I can pop it on my bed, sort myself out so I'm not looking like this for the whole video because that would just be bleh. And then we can get started. Safe to say, I am just not really in a cleaning mood, but we're going to do what we're going to do. So I shall see you once I'm looking a bit better. I feel like the desk area is probably the best place to start because this is what gets messiest the quickest because I'm always sat here getting ready, and I think it's best to clear the top so we can give it like a good wipe down and whatnot, get rid of all like the marks and just makeup dirt and crap. Have a good clear of the mirror, get rid of the smudges and stuff, and then we can actually sort through the drawers because it wasn't even that long ago I did a whole video dedicated to this and now they don't even shut. It is a complete and utter state, so this is the first task. We shall begin. Don't even look at the state of me, right? I've tried to avoid showing my face this whole video because I feel absolutely rank. But because my desk's clean now, I don't really want to put dirty makeup brushes back on there because it's just like, I don't know, don't really feel right. Ew! So I'm going to actually go through and kind of like spot clean them with a bit of this Primark makeup brush cleaner, and I'm also going to put the smaller brushes into this. Now if you remember my Primark haul, you'll know that this was a candle, burnt through it very quickly, smelled beautiful, and now I'm going to repurpose it as a brush pot because I've just like boiled all the wax out of it so it's nice and clean. I think this is basically Primark's like knockoff version of ISO Clean, so we'll do it with this Mitchell brush now. See if it comes up clean. This movement might look very weird because you can't actually see what I'm doing. It's not as perfect clean as it would be if I actually washed it with brush soap, but I don't think that's too bad for a quick little job, and then I can just pop that straight back in the pot and we'll be good to go. So I'll get this done and I'll be back with you when they're clean because this is going to take me a little while. I'm going to be completely honest, halfway through that I did give up, so some of them are clean, some of them are not, but it's going to stay like that. I do think that these little brush pots look so much better together than the previous ones, just because they're a lot more similar in size and shape. I popped my little green plant back in the corner. While I'm already here, I might as well just finish off everything for the desk. So I'm going to put in some of the lights, stick on some of those lights from my last video. I'm just going to pop it open and chuck in some back rays. These are not going to be perfectly centered because I'm not measuring it. We're just going to stick it on and hope for best. I hope these actually hold and they don't just drop off in the middle of the night and shit me up. We'll try just like... Oh no, because that's... Hang on. I'm going to move it slightly over so it's more like that. Please tell me I've not just stuck that in the exact same place. We'll hope for best. cute. Oh my god, that is actually well cute. I'm chuffed with that. I think instead of putting the TV back, I'm gonna put up the little photo frame. Have that looking cute. And then I want to put this near it, but I don't know how. I think I might need to chop them a bit smaller, because I did chop them a little bit, but they still seem to be a tad bit wobbly, do you know what I mean, like they're separating, unless I might tie them together. Let's see. And then put that in there. I still can't tell if it's a bit too big. Am I just being stupid? But where do I put it? That is the question. See, look, it's just gonna fall. Getting way too complex, I don't like it. Piss off. There we go. Might just be easier to just bend it. Come on. You're only a bit cheap wire. That better? No. Is it ball? Wait, maybe I need to put something at the bottom to make it heavy. Actually, that's fine. We'll leave it at that. We just can't touch it. I give up. But is it gonna look all right there? Like that? Candle. I think the best one to go there is probably the gingerbread. So we'll stand it on that. Let's try the little sauce egg. Oh, I'm getting all confused now. I don't know. Maybe the candle. Candle in the middle, maybe. Bish bash bosh. I realised that the photo looked better there, so it like is kind of big little, big little. Do you know what I mean? I'm just going to spray a bit of the Lenore crease release on my curtains because they've just come out of the wash and they're a little bit crinkled. You did not see me put these up because boy was it a task. I had to get my mum in, it was a fast. I'm not going to lie, she did the majority of it, so I'm not going to take credit, but they're up anyways. Give it a little spritz. And then I'll just let that sit in while I clear my bed, and then we can put on my new sheets because they've also just come out the dryer and they're smelling bloody lovely. So let's do that. Oh, right. This is probably the most exciting bit, I'm not gonna lie, because fresh bedding, I mean just like in general as in like a nice new sheet, but when it's been washed and it actually smells beautiful, put on a bed when your room's just been cleaned, I don't think there's many things that come close to that. Best believe I am gassed to get this off and to get the new one on, just because I feel like it brings the whole room that little bit more together. Do you know what I mean? Cozy vibes. I shall speed this up so you're not bored of watching me strip and refit, I don't know what the term is, my bed. I'll show you what it looks like when it's all set and done. Yeah, that was me just launching my remote across the room. It's not perfect, but it does look cute. I'm not gonna lie though, this bedding and the bottom sheet doesn't feel the best quality. It feels a bit thin and just not so great. Like the bed sheet thing on the bottom kept slipping off when I was trying to put it on, but for aesthetic wise, I don't think it looks too bad. I just need to put an extra nail in the wall because I already have one, but I need to just level it out. But I can't see if that's straight, so we're just gonna wing it. I'm gonna mark the wall. And then hopefully, don't wake up your neighbours. before I actually put that all the way in, it probably would be wise of me to check that that's level. It'll do. The squiggly font kind of hides it if it is a bit lopsided anyways. Probably should have looked for a smaller nail, but it's too bleeding late now. Can't stop me. Oh shit, I'm bending it. Great. Right, it's just gonna have to stick out like that. What the fuck is that? I started bending it because I'm at an awkward angle. As long as that. See, there we go. Last few bits and bobs. Pop the dog bed in the corner and give it a spritz with some of the Coco and Lola pet bed freshener for when they come off a little bit later on. Obviously this will have settled by then. They're not going to be getting in it when it's wet because that'd be a bit stupid. And then I'm going to fill up their little water ball and just pop that down there, and then that is that done. We're going to use some of this, what are you, Designer Fragrances Rose Vanille Foam Blast. Oh. I always find that so fascinating, oh my god. I love it. I'm gonna go around and light my candles. The noise this camera makes when it refocuses really pisses me off. Apologies for that. Give this, there we go. I thought it'd be smart to put both the same smell on at once so that it's not mixing scents. So we've got gingerbread cookie up in here, but I'll give you a quick little overview. The curtains are yet to decrinkle, but this is what you basically see when you walk in the room. So we've got the new bedding, looking all cute with a little teddy bear over there, the little windowsill area, and then you come round. I have a little like stool thing which I move over to my desk when I need to sit down, and then in the corner I've got like all my camera equipment, tripod, microphone, everything. Have the shelves which you've seen a billion times, and then I did obviously move the TV and put the candle and photo frames and stuff like that up there. And then that is that. You move over, we've got my door with my coats and my scarves hung up on there, as well as a few bags. This little desk area which is looking so cute now, and then the dog's little area underneath with, of course, the little lamps, lights, whatever you want to call them. And then you move round, we have this area which we have the oh baby, and that is basically it, the full way around. S.O.S, never guess, cause I know mama told me that I'm blessed, but he never wanna show, get impressed, cause I'm dope, you don't smoke, what you mean, keep it potent as the green, so you know this Happytree.